August 15, 1947. The day two nations were born. India and Pakistan. A partition that displaced millions and etched trauma into the collective memory of both nations. But how did the British orchestrate this historic divide? Let's uncover the story behind the partition of British India. The British East India Company arrived in India in the early 1600s, ostensibly for trade. By the mid-18th century, they had transitioned from traders to rulers, gaining control over large swaths of the subcontinent. Over nearly 2 centuries, the British would entrench their dominance, exploiting India's wealth and resources. While the British benefited from India's diversity, they also exploited it. Their policy of divide and rule aimed to prevent a united Indian uprising by emphasizing religious, cultural, and regional differences. They categorized Indians by religion in censuses and administrative divisions, subtly planting seeds of division. By the early 20th century, the Indian independence movement was gaining momentum. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi advocated for a unified, independent India through non-violence. However, the Muslim League, led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, began pushing for a separate Muslim state, fearing marginalization in a Hindu-majority India. World War II accelerated the push for independence. India's significant contribution to the war effort heightened demands for self-rule. Britain, weakened by the war, could no longer maintain control. The Labour government under Clement Attlee decided to grant India independence, but how? Lord Louis Mountbatten, the last Viceroy of India, was tasked with overseeing the transition. A decision was made: partition the subcontinent into 2 nations, India for Hindus and Pakistan for Muslims. The Boundary Commission, led by Cyril Radcliffe, had just 5 weeks to draw a line dividing provinces, cities, and even villages based on religious demographics. Radcliffe had never been to India before, yet his line would alter the fate of millions. The result: chaos and tragedy. Partition triggered one of the largest migrations in human history. Nearly 15 million people were displaced, and communal violence erupted, leading to the deaths of up to 1 million people. Hindus and Sikhs fled to India, while Muslims sought refuge in Pakistan. The scars of this division remain, fueling tensions between the 2 nations even today. The partition of India and Pakistan reshaped South Asia. It was not just the birth of 2 nations but the start of a complex, often hostile, relationship. As India and Pakistan continue their journey, the shadow of partition still looms large, a reminder of how borders can divide more than just land. History cannot be undone, but its lessons can guide us. The story of India and Pakistan is a testament to the resilience of humanity amidst division. May it inspire peace, not conflict, for future generations. Subscribe, like, and comment.